Hello, welcome to ChaoticCalling Streaming. My name is Starwind. We're about to start our Monday session today. We have with us today Faustus.
Who?
Yeah, that guy. We got Kronk.
Good evening.
We got Arthur.
Hello, everybody.
We got Jack.
Evening, everyone.
And I'm sure we'll have a Vol soon enough. I was starting to wonder with everybody saying they might be late, she would actually be early this week, but there went that prediction. All these guys showed up on time. Alright, anyway. So, last session, the group set out to shop, check in with the guards post for any jobs, finding a job to pick blood blooms, threaten the guards of all people to give up the contact info who issued the order, create a scene, have guards following, innocent party members catch on to the following guard, try to stop them to find out his purpose, let him go, group goes to drink, peyote ugly potions were quaffed, and Jack saw the vision of a giant caterpillar smoking a pipe asking him to talk about his love life. After an hour of nauseating info from Jack and talking about how he and this gnome druid barbarian are getting along, the group kind of like, okay, that's too much information. They start to leave for a little while. They come back an hour later and he starts to finish his rant, and then realizing what happened, he forces Vol to take the potion. And Vol is hit with the over sensation of love and throwing Jack over her shoulders, firemen carrying him back to a room. The door closes and we fade to black. After an hour, the potion wears off. There's a lot of screaming happening, and the door opens, and there's a loud thud against Christopher's door. Christopher opens the door to see that Jack just got kicked out of the other room and is pretty much birthday suit walking around with his hat. Jack retreats to his room, and we are fixing to settle in for a long rest, if I recall correctly. And that is where we left off. Were there any further nighttime shenanigans? Did anybody want to talk?
so.
There we go.
I don't think Gronk would have been up to anything.
All right. Yeah. So,
Arthur would have.
oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Arthur would have bagged up the gold he got for Christopher. Kind of walked over to his door. Maybe. Yeah, he'll knock on it.
On Christopher's door.
Yep, on Christopher's door.
All right. So there's a knock at the door. Oh yeah.
I swear, Jack, I didn't see anything.
Do I dare question what? Never mind. Here, have this, and I'm gonna go now.
Wait, did you say this to the door?
Yeah, you should.
You didn't actually announce yourself. You just knocked on the door, and that was his reaction.
He would have said that to the door. I'll also open the door. It's Arthur.
Oh, okay. One moment. Now he opens the door, just kind of like looking up and down the hall. Oh, thank Illumina, he's not out here.
He shouldn't mess with you. Anyways, he just kind of hands you a bag of 5 gold, 3 silver, and 2 copper.
Just really confused, like, well, what is this for?
He just kind of shrugs, just because.
Oh, right then.
It's your hourly
And it's
fee.
like-
Did you not know? Door closed up. No.
So, well, is that all?
That'll be all.
Yeah, I guess that you were looking down the
I hope
hallway.
you weren't.
Make a perception check and then continue your conversation.
Was that to
To
me or
you.
to?
Yeah. To you,
Okay.
to you. You're the one that said you were looking up and down the hallway, and I was just thinking about stuff that you could be finding out. Nope, you're too flustered to be looking for anything in particular. You seem to have eyes for only one thing at the moment.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to avoid Aya for the evening. And he just and you hear the door close, and you swore that you heard 3 locks.
He'll just kind of holler over real quick. That won't really keep me out, but okay.
It's not you I'm worried about. He calls through the door.
And with that, he's gonna go find a room and sleep in it.
Alright. Alright. And I think that's everybody for now, right? Let me think here for a second. Alright, Kronk, you have dreams of maple bacon. And I'm just trying to imagine, how can this tree interact with you right now? It kind of like allows you to be a cat at the time. It just kind of like gives you pets with its branches. Just a very soothing and calming dream.
All right. So that being said, whether I don't know if Shell is asleep or not, but Kronk will turn into a cat.
Hold on, let's find out if she notices. I'll give her a perception and see if she's a heavy sleeper or not. I don't see anything. Alright, so yeah. She'll probably notice in the morning though, unless you pop out of it. Yeah. And I think that's really about it. Yeah, because artificers don't have any divinations. And I don't think Arthur's interested in any of that nonsense either. Like maybe Christopher, but I feel like there's a testing stage still going on before Illumina makes another presence. So the night pretty much goes over restful, and Illumina did not want to interrupt any of these other dreams that Christopher were having. I don't think she would get through to him tonight. Uh, and you all wake up the next morning, 8 a.m. or earlier at your leisure. The morning is yours. How would you all like to start your lovely new day?
Yeah, Kronk's going for some breakfast.
All right. Wow. That was a pretty good tangent on this end, guys. All right, so Arthur's going to his hidey ho.
Yep, gonna go steal some potatoes.
Oh, okay. You find 4 more potatoes. You could steal more, but then it gets a little bit more harder to carry.
Christopher peeks his head out the door, looks one way, looks the other way.
As you're looking to the left, you hear a door open.
Two, three,
You
Shuts the door.
look back to the right. As you shut the door, Shella walks outside. I sure am starved. As she kind of makes her way into the main tap room.
Buck breathes a sigh of relief, opens the door again.
Nothing in the hallway except for the rustling of potatoes.
do, do. Just carefully making his way. Oh, thank the gods he's not out here.
All right. Oh, hey, good morning, Christopher.
Good morning, Shella.
Sleep okay?
Yes, I had my yes, dreams, right, dreams.
Yeah,
Yes.
I slept like a rock. These beds are not that bad.
Yes, I imagine that they were comfortable for many. Uh, uh, Good morning, Arthur.
Morning,
Morning,
Arthur.
definite stealing potatoes. What?
What?
Nothing. How did you both sleep?
I slept like a rock. What about you?
Another dreamless night, really. Nothing new. Although I swore that potato showed back up.
What's this about potatoes?
Oh, it's probably nothing.
I mean, they're very good for your digestion? No, I don't know if that's right. They make good French fries.
Objects of which to throw at people. As he just kind of picks one up and gets ready to huck it at someone. Maybe Jack, depending on what he does.
I wasn't allowed many starches growing up.
I can see us painfully buying time because the scene that we really want to see is still about to happen. We're just waiting for good old Vol to get settled in so we can get right to it.
It's you know how it is. The noblemen must look a certain way, and they can't look that way if they're carrying 2 extra pounds.
Oh, yes. Gotta watch your figure.
That is true. Although when you're on the road and constantly on the run from people, as he just kind of looks off to the door, make sure Vol's not showing up, or any other guards.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, so, yeah, as we kind of like look in the direction that Arthur's looking, so it is morning time. It's time to start a new day. And so far, Jack and Vol has not joined the party in the main tap room. So either one of you got something planned. Let's hear it.
Best way to explain it is like she would get out of her room, look around both corners, like she's fully dressed up, armored up, and just kind of like sneakily sliding out of the room, go like, "Better not be here. Better
Stealth,
not be here," and then
stealth
just like
check.
slides to the door.
Yeah, make a stealth check. Because I heard you specifically say you're being sneaky. Roll a perception, Jack.
Okay. Sorry.
Would you say you're in? Would you say you're in heavy armor, by the way?
I am, but I'm proficient in it.
That's not the problem. That's still a 10.
No, I have medium armor mastery.
Oh, does that?
No, you used you affirmed to the wrong thing, Moomin. She's wearing half plate and has medium armor mastery.
Right. Sorry.
Does that give her? Does that exempt you from disadvantage on heavy armor?
Yes, half plate is medium armor mastery removes the disadvantage from stealth checks.
I'll
Well,
post
then.
it right now so you can look at it, Star.
Sounds good. Like, it
Bam.
never comes up much, but every time I hear you're walking around in armor, it always makes me say disadvantage. Fair enough. Okay, I guess you don't hear her, Jack.
unfortunate because Jack is at the door.
I mean, you
Has his
probably
pants
could.
on.
You could probably hear if you
Yeah,
wanted
but
to.
not well enough.
I mean,
He's gonna.
couldn't you flash a genius that? I'm
It's
just
funnier if I don't.
You just
no.
tend to
I'm
burn it
just
early,
saying.
don't you?
Hey, I do what I can to get the upper hand eventually. But I got to start early in the morning and get you guys down there. You know what I mean? All right. So
A little. Yep. So he's gonna come out. He thinks he's still in her room, so I'm just gonna sneak his way over here, and upon seeing Vol, dash back over here.
Why don't
Huh.
you roll a stealth check, buddy?
yeah, sounds fair to me.
Sure. Yeah, that's.
Oh
beat
my
that.
god, wow.
No.
Yeah, you're stealthy.
Do you want to make a perception check?
I have a passive of 20.
Yes, but you're also alert right now, so
Alright,
Watch
fine.
what happens.
I mean, yeah, I mean, just
Aw.
roll them. I figure you guys want to roll dice. That's part of D&D, right? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to make you make too many checks, but apparently you're both trying to be sneaky, and it works. So you both sneak away from each other, but at least Jack is aware where one of you are. So yeah, you enter into the tap room full.
I do. You're gonna see her, like, kind of walk over and just, like, making it not obvious of, like, what happened. It's just kind of going, like, sits back in the table. Asks the waitress, be like, can I get a breakfast and maybe a really hard drink?
A little early in the morning, but sure thing, honey. She'll run
I
off
kinda
and get
need
your
it.
order.
It's like, I kind of need it. It's, yeah, and you just see her just, like, puts up the hood.
Would you like to do it, or should I? Then I
To me?
shall. No, that was an open mendum to see if anybody else was going to ask you before Shella did. Hey, Vol! Just want to say, that fireman carry last night was pretty hot.
You know, I'm not going to deny that, but I'm also not going to indulge any more details after that. Looks at Shella just casually, like, try to seem cool as possible, but kind of like, don't question more. No. Bad Shella.
Persuasion.
Oh no!
You have to persuade this little...
Persuasion!
You have to persuade this beast. Because you know how Shella is.
No!
Oh.
She stands up and comes over to you closer. It's like, and she pats you on the leg and says, I get it. You don't want them to know the details. But I'm here for you. So, what happened? Did he hold your hand?
So adorable! She's just gonna, like, pull it, like, think of it as like you just grab the sides of your heads and just slowly push it over your face, just hiding and going like, yes, Shella, he held my hand. He held it for a very long time.
Now, I have a serious question. You're not leading Christopher on too, are you?
Looks at Christopher and go, and she's just like staring at you, go like, please, help. Just staring, kind of like you see her just bright red, go like, I don't want this early in the morning.
I mean, to be honest, I saw you two grab hands and you were instantly gone. It's like you were in a hurry to get somewhere.
Well, our defense, like, you know, besides me being queen nonstop.
Oh, yes! Long live the queen!
No, Shella.
Everyone in the bar that's awake this morning.
Hey. It's a low, rough yay.
Like, I mainly left because of what Jack was saying, you know? Like, Christopher can back me up on that.
But, what did Jack say?
I didn't see anything.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
It's like, so you're gonna see her go like, well, you didn't see it. He explained it. What he was.
Right,
Never-
that's what you were talking about.
Well, you better get your hand holding figured out, young lady.
I'm older than you.
So? Doesn't mean I can't bear children either.
Oh God! Don't go into details like that. And you just see her just like really scrunching up.
Like I used to help as a midwife for some of the egg bearers back in my clutch.
That's good. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead, Arthur.
Arthur's gonna. Sorry. Arthur's just gonna poke Vol real quick. If you want, I am good. I am quite proficient in the art of making people disappear. They don't have to
don't know.
die.
I was about to say, if you didn't say that, I was gonna kind of roll an insight on that. But it's like they don't need to disappear. It's like, for today, as long as I don't see Jack, I think I should be fine.
Is that your cue, Jack?
Jack is gonna test to see if the door will open because he needs to get his stuff back.
I don't think you locked it behind you, did you? Vol?
You know, I don't know. I didn't think that far.
I mean, think about
Probably
it right
not.
now. Probably not. Door opens.
And I'm gonna very quickly get all of my stuff together, get fully dressed.
So here's the question, Vol. Did you do anything to his stuff beforehand?
I mean, what I did is I just put it in a sack and put it on the other bed, just kind of away,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
like tied up, kind of sitting there, go like, nope, not wanting to deal with this. Sorry, Jack. Sorry, Jack.
You know, since you and Jack had such a good time, me and Kronk bunked up instead. Kronk's a very very nice sleeper. I don't ever hear him snore.
You're the more adventure version. The most. I'm lost for words when you just said that. Shell looks at Kronk. It's like you're a very brave turtle.
It's fine sleeping with other people. I just go to bed and usually I just wake up relaxed in the morning.
So you're telling me that I'm the only one that finds it strange?
What, that we shared a room? Hell, I don't know what's stranger than that than you sharing a room with Jack.
I'll tell you when you grow up older.
I only live for
I was
11
trying to
days.
imagine that. I was like, imagine that Christopher just like is like spending this entire conversation just looking down at his plate, finding it very hard to look at Yuval.
It's really hard for her to look at anyone, really, but she just looks, go like, "Hell, I did, Shella, why? I can't tell you go away because I like you, Shella," kind of like in her brain. But it's like, oh no.
So, alright,
So
you
it's
know
like-
what? Okay, since your body language is giving off a vibe, and Jack might want to do something, I'll let Jack do something. I'm going to make an insight check on Shella to see if she understands what you're vibing. Oh. Wow, Shella. She pats you on the arm. She goes, I understand. And she slowly walks away, doesn't say any other words, leaves you to your thoughts. And as you kind of like go look at her, she kind of like puts her hand up to her lips and acts like she's zipping them.
Small thumbs up, go like, that a girl.
Mm-hmm. Thumbs back. Alright, Jack, what were you up to?
Once I got my stuff out of the sack and fully dressed,
Yep.
I'm gonna walk out to the tavern, see where everyone is sitting, and very quickly and try to be quiet. Get all the way to the other side of the tavern.
Sounds like another one of them stealth checks that need to happen, huh?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Pretty good.
24.
It's pretty good. I would say anybody who was looking for Jack, Christopher and Vol, make perception checks. Your passive is not enough for this. Damn, Christopher was looking hard. Alright, so yeah, you managed to slip by somehow. And nobody's even wiser. Not even Shella. You know what, I'm going to make a check for her too, just for shits and giggles. I think it would be hilarious, but I don't think she can make it.
I don't think she
can't.
could. That's
No,
a
she
24.
can't.
That's pretty stealthy.
Yep, that ain't going to work. Alright.
And I'll just very quietly order a bunch of food. Just like eggs and bacon and sausage and pancakes, if I have any.
Yes.
Coffee and a shot of whiskey.
The same bartender or barmaid that was gonna deliver the plates to Vol, she takes your order. She's like, "Oh, you're drinking a little heavy this morning too, huh? Not a problem. I'll get you taken care of." She pours you the whiskey and says that other part will be out as soon as the meal gets ready. So stay put. And she walks over to the table and hands Vol her meal, along with the rest of you if you've ordered anything.
Fresh as green and eggs.
Green eggs and freshness. Wait, that's not how that goes.
Eventually, like, when she gets the stuff, it's like, thank you. And gives, like, a 1 gold tip and goes, like, I appreciate you helping out. And then she moves to the table where, you know, Christopher and everyone is at, kind of go, like, you know, like, it's better than numbers. It's better to be in a group.
So, I kind of imagine dropping a gold piece on a barmaid that works here is like dropping a $100 bill tip. So she kind of like looks at this and goes, "Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm going to have a really good day now thanks to you." And she walks off happily.
Alright. Kind of like just...
I don't have to work at the brothel tonight.
Yeah.
Wow! I don't need to see the same guy over and over again there.
Sure is gonna miss me for a couple of weeks, isn't he?
But Vol's gonna finally eventually just talk to Christopher and go like, I hate to ask. Looks at Arthur as well if he was paying attention at all. It's like, what happened in that hour that I drank that thing? I don't remember it. Everything was like a red blur.
Christopher just starts turning beet red again.
Shell is not talking through her lips. She's just mumbling.
Do you require explicit details?
Not that specific, since I kind of am able to put it two and two together. Oh god, I don't want to think about putting things together.
I mean, technically,
I don't want to either. Let's move on.
It was technically 1 and 1, but whatever. Didn't I have you make a D100 roll earlier before we got to today's session?
I don't think you did.
Oh yeah, I only threatened you with that. How about we go ahead and get that out of the way, shall we?
25.
Good news. Continue.
I just need to know what the effect I got from that so that next time she offers me that thing, I stuff it down her throat.
Yeah, but what if she throws you over her shoulder and takes you to the back room? We may never see from you ever again.
Well, Shella, that's kidnapping, and I'm gonna shut up now.
Well, isn't that what she did? However, let's not forget, she is the queen. Long
Shella,
live the
no,
queen.
Don't.
Oh god, I did say something. Oh no, and she's kind of like sit there, go like remembering what happened. at the night. It's like, oh no, I made a comment, didn't I? But then kind of just looks at Christopher. It's like, just tell me simply when I drank that. I picked up Jack. I got that detail.
Mm-hmm.
But how was I acting?
There was some things that happened that are best left to discretion. Not my line of work discretion, but
It reminded me of some nights that I had previously blocked from my memory, but recalled of Liliana and Lucius when they had their private time.
In my
God.
defense, deal. Just, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, okay, I'm just gonna break. Okay, I just had the image of Lillian stomping on Lucius, and it's just her being a dom the whole time, and that's kind of like what he's comparing you to.
You're gonna see Vol just legit blush and go like, in my defense, I have never done stuff like this before. I only learned from the barbarian ladies I used to work with at my old camp, in the army.
So, to get a man, you just gotta throw him over your shoulder, huh?
That's what Gretchen said, literally, just flashbacking to a giant orcish woman telling her about stuff. It's like, why would I do that?
And apparently your subconscious followed it along. Shella just kind of like looks at her shoulders, and she kind of got a sad look on her face. She knows she's not that strong. I don't think I can lift anybody.
I don't think it's normal to lift anyone over your shoulder, Shella.
But
Unless you're really pumped with a lot of adrenaline.
I guess that's
Well,
how
there
you
is
do
a
it, huh? Oh, go ahead.
There is a certain romance to being carried.
True.
I hate to be old-fashioned like that, but I kind of dreamed being carried, not doing the carrying.
Oh, well then I'll just hope that somebody Wait a minute. And she thinks back to all the times that you guys have carried her. And then she goes quiet for quite some time.
Anyway, let's talk about something else.
Right.
I had my first performance last night.
Oh? How did it go? She jumps right onto that conversation right away. Go like, was it great? Did you pull off some wonderful things? Was it really loud?
So yes, it was quite spectacular. It's like even toward the end, everyone was cheering. In which, by the way, Shella and Kronka, thanks for your assistance last night.
Oh, don't mention it. Goes back.
I think I might need a walk. This might be the best way to relax.
Well, before you go running off and splitting a party because the DM has no... No. What are we doing today?
Well, that is a fair question. Well, I know I need to pick up something. But after that, I could go anywhere you guys want to go.
Well, that sort of begs the question, doesn't it? Do we have any other business on this continent?
Mm-hmm.
I do, but it's not a high priority. I would first figure out what everybody needs to do first, because mine can wait.
Well, I suppose that so long as we are still waiting for Leon and Pyra to come up with any leads, really, any other lingering business we might have, is in other places. And kind of like looks at Arthur. I know that Arthur has business on a few different continents, and someone who shall not be mentioned also has business elsewhere.
Looks at Arthur. It's like, well, I'm always willing to help you out. If I don't know exactly your background though, so is it a lot of old friends you gotta find or something?
I will say unto that matter is that an elf needs to hang for a certain thing.
Then I kind of feel like that you might be the higher priority. Since, do you have any leads? Maybe that might help us narrow down where we should go. Kind of like quest priority, you know?
Last I heard was... Oh,
no,
go
you
ahead.
go ahead. I was just gonna let you know Sheila stood up from her chair and she's just silently put it back under the table and she seems to be wanting to walk away.
All I can say is... last I heard she was in the Dondra Forest, I believe. You said that was in Tynak, yes, Christopher?
Yes, that would be correct.
And then a certain someone I believe also has business in Tynak, if we heard correctly. And Shella, where are you going?
Oh, I was just thinking. I don't even know why I'm traveling with you guys anymore. I've already fulfilled what Scarlet asked. And maybe it was just following for my own selfish reasons, but... And she just kind of like directs the question to all of you. Do you still want me to come along? This double-edged question.
You're gonna see Vol kind of respond quickly, go like, well, Shella, in the short amount of time I'm, got to know you, I always enjoyed your company. So, it's up to you if you want to stay or not, but you're always welcome to joining me, you know?
What were you saying, Kronk?
We very much enjoy your company, and you help a lot when we get in jams.
That is true. You'd be lost without me.
Speaking as someone who has been on the opposite side of the situation, Shella, there's nothing more important than making decisions for yourself because it is what you want of life and not what others want.
Spoken like a true heartbreaker. She is not forgotten.
I'm actually gonna...
Go ahead. What are you doing?
I'm actually gonna see if I can insight to see if there was actually like any like bitterness in that, or if that was just like a statement of fact.
Yes, I must see this roll. My answer is probably going to be the same for
12.
both. Yes. I mean, she says it bluntly and matter-of-factly, but you could probably tell there's a little bit of, I recalled what you did to me. Or what I allowed to happen, but I still blame you.
Well, you're gonna see her kind of respond. It's like I said, Shella, I think you made yourself a nice spot here with us.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. You're all talking about leaving the continent, and I'm just happy to be back near home. Now, I could just go back to my clutch and see how my friends are doing. And I'd hate to break you guys away from whatever you want to do, just to come visit, and then wouldn't it be bad if I felt compelled to stay then? Then I just wasted all your time.
I wouldn't say that'd be a waste. Basically, we just take you there, and when you have a final answer, we just accept it. That's what friends do, don't they?
Well, then I guess that goes back to the question. What are we doing today?
Looks at the party. It's like, should we help Shella get to her home first? That's the closest thing we could do now.
Well, unless they have moved. Her clutch should only be a few hours to the north, so...
And we do have a carriage, so that shouldn't take us too long.
Well, some of that wilderness is hard to drive by carriage, but we should definitely be able to get there okay.
Although that does mean that, just kind of like thinking about it, just like... We might have another encounter with Scarlet, and I'm not sure how well that's going to go.
I don't know who this Scarlet person is.
Oh, she's this nice lady that lives in the woods. She offers jobs to all of us kobolds.
Do those jobs do nice things, or do you do other things like, I don't know, hurt people or something like that?
I mean, all the jobs she given me is to fetch people. Maybe gather some stuff in the woods, look for berries, stab a couple of goblins in the face because they stepped on her flowers. You know, the usual.
Then I'm gonna leave it to these three. Well, especially Christopher and Kronk, since they have been with you the longest, am I right?
I've kind of lost track.
Well, that would be the case. We, between myself, Shala, and Krunk, we all met around the same time.
Has anybody seen Jack? I feel like we should be having this conversation as a whole group.
Hold on. It was like,
Wait,
who? Sorry.
the guy you threw over your shoulders last night, Queen.
I don't know who you're talking about.
But your highness, you remember, he's the guy you threw over your shoulders. Went to your room, there was a bunch of banging around. This is not how you answer.
I think Jack was just a fever dream. An attempt to help Vol.
Wait, make a persuasion check. You're gonna convince this kobold she's wrong. You're gaslighting this poor kobold. Wait, what? Fever dream? I think I've been around you guys too long, but there was obviously somebody... Oh, dear Lord. She starts to walk out. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore.
I think we should definitely follow her. Oh, you guys follow her. I need to talk to the bartender first.
It's, yes, quite, Shala, wait for us.
I gotta get some things burned.
Oh,
Something.
yep. Yeah, Jack's gonna... Or, damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
Jack
is
on
Jack
my
going to
mind.
do, I wonder? Go ahead, Arthur, sorry.
Arthur's gonna start running for the door. Holler out, Jack, we's leaving without you.
Jack says
And-
nothing. Yep.
Walk out the door. Try and catch up with Shala.
Yeah. Alright, so as the rest of the party kind of disperses, Kronk following as well?
Yeah, Kronk follow Shell.
Alright, so that leaves Vol, Jack, and the bartenders and a couple of patrons left in the bar. Barmaid or the bartender comes over and checks on you. Full. It's like something you need.
I like to buy the sheets that was in my room.
You hear that from the other end of the table, Jack.
Uh-huh.
She stares at you for a moment. It's like, but why?
I have
it-
my reasons. How much?
She jokingly says, "One gold piece."
I'll give you 3.
Well, you can have those sheets and a couple more if you want.
No. I just need those. Just that. Don't ask
Okay.
why.
3 gold's plenty for me not to ask why. Then by all means, should I go get them for you?
No. I'm gonna get them now and just kind of starts bolting in.
Meanwhile, the bartender comes back over to Jack to check on him. Did you enjoy your meal? Is everything okay?
Oh, everything's wonderful. Wonderful meal. Everything's great. How much for the meal?
She jokingly says, 1 gold.
Here's 3.
Wait, what? And she kind of like turns
Listen.
to one of the barmaids that are coming by. I can't believe this is working. Go ahead.
It's. I just needed a little to myself tonight, and but today, not tonight, later, night, tomorrow. Sorry, it's just.
If you're flustered, there's a brothel down the street.
Oh, I don't need that.
Oh,
Trust
my
me, I
bad, my
don't
bad.
need- No,
Oh,
no,
my
no,
bad.
no. I understand what you're saying, and maybe I'll take a visit. I'm sure they're better than she is.
Oh no.
But yeah,
She,
it's just I needed some good food after last night.
well, glad you enjoyed the meal. Come back and see us.
Thank you. I'm just gonna look around the room to see if they're even still in the building. I was so focused on the food.
Yeah, at the moment you don't see them. You don't even see your friends. They all seem to have left. There was a panicked shell of voice that was ringing in the back of your ear, but I don't guess you heard that.
I guess I could roll perception to see if I even heard that entire conversation.
If you want, yeah, go for it.
I'm pretty sure I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it, but listening to it and hearing it are 2 different things, right? Like, were you
Yes,
actually paying
that's
attention?
true.
You knew there were voices, and then all of a sudden the voices cut off. But I'll allow you to know what they said. Like, you heard it, so.
I'll do like a half and half. Heard words, but didn't really let it
I'll-
click.
Right.
Alright, well, I guess Sheila left. I wonder if anyone's still here.
You mean to tell me Jack doesn't exist? She's screaming at the top of her lungs going down the street trying to figure it out. When did somebody cast modified memory on me?
Shadow, wait, please, hold on.
I
Don't
can't
jump on that
live like
cart.
this. She was going to jump in front of a car, but she jumps onto the cart instead. I can't be with you anymore. Oh, Jack, what are you doing? Like, I'll pay that scene a couple of bits here in a bit.
Guess if, well, I guess I'll just wait for Vol, because I did kind of hear something about burning sheets. And I might as well, since she's still last one left.
See Vol come out with a bunch of sheets, is that right?
Yep, and I'll just
Well, I was asking her.
Kind of.
Is that right?
Oh,
Vol?
sorry.
I think that's about right. She's trying to rush, so you just see like she tried to put it like haphazardly in a sack and just tries to start bolting, go like, gotta catch up. So it's like pops out. You're not stealthy, are you, Jack?
Nope.
There he
probably
is.
would freeze and drop the bag and go like, "Oh,
Yeah,
hi, King. I mean Jack."
alright, well, I'm gonna go stop Sheila before she gets run over
You
by a
know, that's a
cart.
beautiful idea. Let's definitely do that.
Stop saying words that are compliments.
I like that. I like that. Let's just start going. Starts like heading out the door with Jack and like let's not think about it too hard.
Oh my god, Vol, seriously.
Alright, so Shella jumped onto a cart, but it's only going like 3 miles per hour. Like it's a slow moving cart, and you guys are basically still walking, keeping up with her. And then she's like, wow, this is slow as hell, and steps off and starts walking in front of the cart. But you eventually catch up to her. And then she kind of like looks back as Jack and Voller catch them, and she stops in her tracks. And she points. Then who the hell is that?
Jack turns around and
Touch.
looks for another person.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Shella. Arthur was just playing a joke on you.
Yes, sure, we'll go with that.
Hold on, she gotta make an
Side
insight
note.
check. She gonna make an insight check, but you can roll deception if you want. I mean, he's roll like I don't know. I'll let Christopher give you assistance, I guess. But yeah, I mean, he was hoping to give you persuasion, but yeah, you can deceive.
Hey, I'm fine with deception.
You little trickster, you! Kind of like pats you in the leg as she kind of like punches it lightly to Arthur. Jack, it's good to know that you were actually not a figment of my imagination. Look, Vo, the king's back.
Christopher turns his head and then immediately looks down and turns away, beet red.
Why is everybody acting so weird? This is so fucked up.
Jack, we found Shella. Okay, we gotta go somewhere else, right?
Right,
Let's go.
let's go.
Wait, where
But
are we
not
going?
together.
But
Just
not
walk in a
together.
random direction.
Who do we follow, guys? If Jack's a figment of my imagination, I guess I better follow Vo.
You know, that sounds like a great idea. Let's follow Vol and just Vol.
Yes, okay.
She'd walk into the ring shop, the jewelry shop.
Right, right.
Jack. And then he's going to turn into someone else once he gets down an alleyway and just follow.
What's Kronk doing?
Just trying to keep up with Shella, I guess.
Nah, okay. So yeah, they all wind up going towards where Vol is going, which seems to be this ring shop you guys visited the day before, right? Oh, excuse me.
Right!
And oh yeah, you had your signet ring that you were waiting to get polished, right? So as you come
That
in,
is correct.
yeah. I'm just trying to remember the name of it real quick. What was the name of this place?
Something
we're-
else got polished last night.
You know, when you're right, you're right.
Horribly, yes, you are right. But
Ow.
it's right.
Alright. So, you remember Mel, right? Tara Mel, the elven woman who took your item. She has that silvery blonde hair, and she kind of like notices you coming in, and you could see a young elf just kind of like helping her out, like putting stuff up on display and everything, and he's like going around dusting stuff off. And she smiles as you all come in. Welcome. Good morning. How are you all doing? Oh, that ring is finished. Let me go get that for you. And she kind of like walks off and kind of like turns to the boys like, Qatar, you be nice. I will, Mom. And he just continues dusting stuff off.
Hey, kid. You're gonna see Vol look at this little kid.
Yes?
Want something to fun play with? Pulls out a weird festive It's called a festivity festoon focus. It's like a weird wand that's just like magical, and then she hands out also a zodiac top.
My mommy said I shouldn't take things from strangers.
You don't have to take it, but I think your mom is a wonderful woman, doing something nice for me. So
He just nods simply. He's looking at the items, but he's got that engraved in him. Mama's boy, you know what I mean? So we see her kind of like come out, and she goes, "Here you go," and hands you a plain box that she put the ring in. One of her random boxes that she just had laying around. And as you open it up, you can see your. What kind of material was it made out of? Was it copper or was it?
I was thinking it actually made
Maybe.
of like a really expensive material, since it is like a
maybe
noble's
gold?
old signet ring. Yeah,
So it-
probably a gold, or
Alright.
like even just like a really expensive metal.
Maybe platinum then, like a platinum ring, right? Platinum ring.
Yeah,
with
let's
the
go for
engraving.
that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
gold. Some people have allergies. Anyways, the ring returns to you, and it shines brighter than it's ever shined before. The platinum metal kind of lends to a silver sheen as she kind of like displays how well it's been polished up. It says, "Here you go." As you can see, all the engravings are nice and seeable. I had to re-etch some of it because they were getting worn out, but I believe all the text should be as you originally remembered. Just a kind of like a little touch-up. It was nothing much.
Oh no, I think my father would have loved this little touch up. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. My pleasure. And if you need any more work, you let me know.
Well then, I'll definitely see when I get the chance.
Mama, she's got a wand. Can I play with it? What? She kind of like looks at him, then looks at you, and do you still have the wand in your hand?
I have the one on the table, but I have the top in my hand. And I kind of just look at her like, I thought he'd like it, and I have things for kids all the time.
It doesn't
you
do
know.
anything dangerous, does it?
Not as far as I know. I got it from a shop. I collect things. That's just what I do.
I
It's just a
suppose.
celestial sphere, zodiac top.
Oh, I'm not interested in the top. I want to wait the wand. Where'd the wand go? He kind of like looks up at you hopelessly for it. Puppy dog
I
eyes.
have the one here. I got this from a festival from a city that I visited a while ago.
I suppose, but don't go poking anybody's eye out with that guitar. Yay! Grabs the wand and just pretends to be a wizard for half a bit. At any rate.
Well
went to-
then, I might as
you-
well... Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
go
you-
ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, do you want the wand back? Because I don't know if he's gonna let go of it anytime soon.
Nah, he could keep the wand. It's a gift,
Open
let's just say that.
sesame! He taps the lockbox and it magically opens.
Like, I had it going through my head that he might accidentally cast something anyway. But yeah.
Turns out it's a wand of wonder. Oh god!
More like he just needed a wand to actually activate his magic. Damn it, he's a sorcerer. Now what am I going to tell his parents? Or his mom, or his dad? Anyway.
I was about to be like, wait a minute, what?
No, I went full circle
Kinda
here. I'm blanking out. I'm taking it. You know what, guys? That's the session. I'm out. Just kidding.
Oh!
No. Rough date. But anyway, so yeah, she goes, well, that's sweet of you. Well, like I said, if you have any other business, if there's anything I could do in return to, help you, if you're looking for special gems or rings or anything like that, maybe I could do something like that. Just let me know.
The next time we visit, definitely have a lot more diamonds. Definitely a lot more diamonds. Looks at Christopher. Do you think we need a lot more diamonds?
Just starts, just like behind the eyelids, flashing back to not even distant encounters. It's like,
Yeah.
we might return here at some point.
I'll. Oh, well, diamonds are a little bit of a commodity to reach out for, but if it's diamonds you're looking for, I'll hit up the trade commission and put out some orders and see what I can get.
Wonderful. Then I think our business is done here.
Go ahead.
I was just like, well, I guess that just means we have to start hitting the road and
Where's
not
Jack?
thinking about anything else.
Why didn't Jack follow us? Krog, did you see Jack back there?
I mean, I was at the far back, so I'm not sure if I
Yeah,
would've.
you eventually came in, right? This is where everybody went, and Shell is just looking. Was he not behind you?
Yeah, Jack is sort of like distancing himself from Vol, so he'd probably be catching up now. Gronk, are they inside?
I believe they all are.
Oh my god, I lost
okay.
Krog too.
I was thinking about maybe asking if they have magic rings, but I don't think I'm rich enough anymore.
I'm sure if you found one you needed, we could get it for you.
Yeah, but Vol's also in there, and I don't really want to go inside there with her right now.
I find it hilarious. We're talking to Kronk now, and he's like very in the middle on all of this.
So, buddy, how's she, is she mad at me?
I believe she is more confused about tonight than anything.
Okay, that's better than what I thought. Alright, okay. Thank you, Kronk.
You are very welcome.
Okay, alright. Wish me luck, buddy. I'm gonna walk inside the
Guys,
shop.
he said thank you. Be
I know.
concerned.
I am.
Dear God.
Oh, hey, look, I found Jack.
Vol freezes up. Patago like
Welcome.
doesn't say anything, just like just kind of like a quick freeze, go like.
Meanwhile, there's a little boy running around the shop playing wizard, and he kind of like runs around Jack a few times, and then just no, Qatar, away from him. Sorry about that. Please come on in. Oh, you were here yesterday too. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's quite alright. I engage with wands. I get it. I was wondering if you might have any kind of magic rings, if at all.
What kind are you looking for? And if I don't have it, maybe I can get it enchanted. I mean, what are you looking into?
Well, I don't know. Something, I don't know. I didn't really have anything on mind. It's just, maybe something to help me with, maybe disappearing, or maybe something with protection of oneself. Something of that sort. I didn't put too much thought of it. My mind's a little off today, as it were.
Well,
As
you
he says
said
that-
magic. Yeah, you said magic ring, and I was just wondering if you're talking about the magic ring.
I'm sorry? The magic ring?
Oh, isn't that what people usually come here for? Did you not see that couple the other day? The magic ring.
I'm
Apparently,
talking like actual magic.
Insight?
Yeah, I'm gonna incite that too.
Wait, who are we inciting, Paul?
Christopher is just pinching the bridge of his nose.
The two of these people are you both inciting the woman selling the ring? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, I know that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
What about? I was wondering if Vol was inciting you or the woman. I wasn't sure. All right, go for it. All right, Jack. She's talking about weddings. You know That's the magic ring she's talking about, like an engagement
Oh.
ring. Well,
Oh,
she's talking about some highfalutin ring that does some kind of magic doodad that you have no idea how it works.
She instantly just gets relieved, go like, oh, okay, good, okay. And then she just kind of like starts to shuffle at, right by the group. Kind of like, okay, my imagination ran off there. Good.
Whoa!
okay, well, first,
I was about to say, I could put you right back on that track if you want.
You do what you want to do, Star.
I will. Shella will. I won't. Shella will. Whoa! She's talking about the bears. The bear. The ring bear. The bear.
Just for my own sake, I'm inciting Shella just to like see how I react.
Uh-huh. Shella's just happy.
everybody
She's
knows
figured
about-
this out.
Everybody knows about the magic ring bear, which
Oh yeah, the magic ring
That's-
bear. No, the
that's
bear of
kinda
the
why I
ring.
That's kind of why I wanted to do that. But like,
You
Shella
think it's
has
an-
talked about a lot of things, goblin teeth and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, is she talking about a literal bear? And I'm like,
Okay,
I get
hear
you,
me out.
Shella.
So what she's actually telling you is that they get a bear cub, right? And the mama bear puts a ring on top of its head, and then the bear cub just kind of like walks it to who it's supposed to go to, and then the groom or bride, whoever's the bravest, points to the bear and says, "Here's the ring I present to you."
Ah, yes. No, that sounds similar to what giants do, especially hill giants.
Yes, it's it's a very intricate ceremony. I'm surprised that they have magic rings like that here too.
Jack is going to move away from Vol.
I moved away from you, buddy. I was with the group. You're
Oh
at
my
the
god.
counter,
Okay,
aren't ya?
so you're both away from each other. We got it. Jeez. He's got cooties now. I see how it is.
Oh, I meant like not that sort of ring. I mean like actual magic ring, if you have any.
Oh, you're one of those. Just all about the technicalities of what it can do instead of what it's for.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, at least you don't lie. I do have one of those rings that you were talking about. The protection one?
Oh, protection one. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much would that go for?
I mean, they're not cheap. I only have one left.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm freezing his brain for a minute just thinking because I
Oh,
looked at the
right.
rarity and I'm trying to put the price in a range that I need it in. I think she's going to say...
I thought
No, that was a brain fart on my end. I'm sorry. 15K.
it's yeah. I just thought it was her being like, yeah, you can't afford this ring, and him being
Oh,
like, I bet you I can.
Yeah. Well, I think she's already known that you guys have money, and it's not this isn't like the other day with the rock gnome, but
Yeah.
she's definitely like that was just really just me trying to put a price on it real quick. So she tells you, well, it's about 15K, like 1,500 platinum.
Huh. Let's see. I got doing a little math in my head here. Don't mind me. Yes, 1 hour gold.
I just want to imagine Jack actually has like a tiny little coin purse that he just pulls out and just starts counting out the money he has.
Can you imagine how much 1,500 platinum is gonna be inside of a bag, though? Like, we definitely make the money buying part convenient in this campaign. What was that,
Well-
Christopher?
So what? I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything about a coin purse. No, sir.
All right. Well, I'm about 2,500 short, and that's if you accept these gold bars and takes out the other two.
Oh my. I think she'd have an interest in them too. Let's see here. What was the value I gave him before? I can't quite remember.
I think it was like
5,000.
How much?
5,000.
5,000. Okay. She looks them over and she's like, would you like for me to exchange you these first before we go into the other price? Like, I could use those.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I have no real use for them. I was thinking about throwing them at people's heads, but I think it'd be better with someone who could actually make rings.
Yeah, I would definitely put my elven craft to work with this kind of material. Um, I'll buy both bars for 8,000 if you're willing to let them go.
Oh, yeah. Take them. It's
Oh,
8,000 a piece. Wait, is it 8,000 a piece or
for both
8,000
of them.
total?
Total.
Total. All right, well, that's still 8,000 more than I had before. So.
Oh, yeah. So let's put that proverbial 8,000 in the air. And then we need at least 7,000. Wait. Damn it, Star's not wanting to do math today. Brain side, no math. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, that's right. It's 7,000.
Yeah. How's
You
let
got
me check.
math, Star. You're good.
Okay. My brain says, no, I think that's wrong. What? Why are you doubting me now, brain? Because it's fun. Fuck you, brain. Okay. So, yeah, she just needs 7,000 gold from you. Or 700 platinum.
All right. So, turns around to the group. Which one of my friends wants to help me pay off this difference? I got 2,500 gold. That would still leave about 4,500. Who wants to spot the difference?
Shella
A drunk
pulls
will
out-
offer up 1,000.
Shella just pulls out bones and teeth. I don't know if you can get anything with this, but...
I don't think so. How much did Kronk offer?
1,000.
1,000.
1,000. That's 3,500 difference.
Your friends have
Christopher.
abandoned you. Ooh. Oh, no, I love where
Vol.
does this go?
Bull's good. I was just waiting until like he actually asked Bull. I think she's gonna kind of be like, I think that's the least I can do for you from what I've been. She just puts down 600 platinum right there.
I mean, that's more than we asked for, but...
Oh wait, how much was it? I just thought it was 7,000. So it's like I thought Kronk gave 1,000.
The total remaining is 3,500.
350 platinum.
Yeah. Shella puts the 2 gold piece that she has to her name up there. It's not much, but here you go.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So, Miss,
Yes,
we have a deal?
we have a deal.
All
And
right.
she'll-
I got a nice little...
Yep, you get this shiny ring that has the arcane rune for protection on it. And, yeah, she gets money and your gold. And you can finally take those gold bars off your back.
Yes, I can. I'm dirt poor again.
Welcome back to the bottom of the barrel.
But I get a ring of protection, so it all works out.
I know how to solve problems. I'm going to go look at my notes real quick. Alright, so she just basically asks you, is there anything else you guys need? Or are you good?
I don't have any more business here. Do you all have any more?
So, no, I do believe that our business has concluded.
Then let's. You'll see Bull is like, let's head back to the stables and get the carriage. I think Jella wanted to head back to her clutch. Yes.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we? I mean, yes, I
So,
guess.
yes, Yes, I do believe they've been waiting for High Priestess Shella to return.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have responsibilities.
I'll go get the, you know, red racing rocking horse. I have their names. I could read them all. That's not a problem at all for me.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name, horse? Oh dear God, I don't have them. What the heck? Oh, that's on someone else.
Trying to remember if I have
Like
them here
Red Racer rocking rocket. No. I had the third part right. But regardless.
We have Red Racer rocking hard, and then we have Sally.
I remember Sally. Sally's pretty easy to remember.
Yet you forgot it.
I didn't forget Sally. I forgot Red Racing Rocking
No,
Hard.
you remember Red Racer. Yeah, I didn't hear you say Sally's name until I mentioned it. Alright, anyway. Back to it, my friends. What do you guys want to do? So, like, we're walking out of the ring shop. Is there somewhere else you need to visit? Are we talking about going somewhere? What's the itinerary?
Vote to take Shella home?
I thought that's what we were doing.
I mean,
Alright, we know what we're doing then.
you know what you're doing. I just want to hear it out loud in the game and actually see somebody go towards that purpose. Like, if that's what we're doing, then I need to know how you're getting there, because you're in the middle of land.
Well, that's why I was saying I'm gonna go grab the carriage and the horse.
Mm-hmm.
And horses, you know?
So we get the horses and the carriage, and where are we going?
Do you know
Like,
how to get there?
It's like, yes, we've been there before.
How about you sit up on the top and with me so you could guide me on the way? I'll drive us.
Just to make sure Jack doesn't come up there.
Jack would find a spot in the back to rest.
Right.
Because he wants to attune to the ring as soon as possible.
And Christopher wanted to avoid the awkward potential of like like being in that seating arrangement where they're like directly looking in front of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that helps you out very much. And Shella just sits back there happily waiting to get to at least part of the destination is to get to that main road that cuts into the forest that leads to Scarlet's place, and then it comes thicker forest where you'll have to probably leave the carriage at that point, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there as soon as we get back from break. How about that? So we're gonna go ahead
I
and
don't
take
remember
it.
there being a bridge here.
No, not a bridge, but more woods. Like you can't get your carriage through the woods, you know. Anyway, we're gonna take a 5-minute break and
So
figure
it's a
out what.
wooden bridge.
You're late, Vol. We'll deal with this later. Anyway, we'll be back here in a few minutes. Let me get us to break, and then we can make snarly remarks to each other.